Right, and now we even have the game finally working, which was in this case unexpectedly demanding. Like wrote shortly on Twitter that it decided that suddenly the launcher is missing something, so it doesn't want to run. Then like first just download the installer, try to reinstall, get stuck like at updating, then uninstall, which also gets stuck at first, then delete all the folders related to in update and whatever, then install again, then it of course works like it was totally new installation, shows tutorial, finds none of the installed games, then find those by hand, authenticate like it was a new client altogether, and then finally the game itself agrees to update. So it took like an hour running in circles to finally get back to the point we were at. Unsure how it decided that it's suddenly missing files or something like that. So that was not exactly the easiest beginning ever, but we actually started very well, even if not quite in intended time. Still very fast comparatively to lately, like not quite 9:30, but at least 10:30. So actually this is still very nice time wise. So again, greetings and starting streams proper for this week, and we are still trying to get the Proto-drake mount, so requires continuing the Death Knight starting quests. So let's move towards the game and see what we have to do next, like get rid of this amount of villagers or whatever as useful. So here we are, and let's see what our good next quest giver wants us to do here, as we last time were told to talk with him. My apologies, like checks his nose. I trust you are somewhat competent, we hope. Right, then we shall cause trouble in the mine with the portable plague spreader, which seems like bioterrorism would most probably be the modern day term for this kind of quest. Alright. Fair enough. Alright, it's very nicely also described. Bestows the gift of the harvester upon Scarlet miners, very specific. Let's see. Yes, it can even be used from here, so that helps a bit. Oh, hello there, Kisu. Great to have you here. You of course also get a wave. Our good Kisu. Hopefully you are feeling well by now. Do remember you were getting better, at least most recently, that remember hearing. So hopefully you are doing rather well by now already. So let's then go and apparently fall off the cliff. Works. So let's walk towards the mine to actually, and apparently also fight a infantryman for practice. The way down. we go. At least you get some experience. Then we have some food and continue. There we go. Then we should cause trouble in the mine. So let's try for that. That also explains why the mine is separate, because there's a different quest for that. Let's see if there's like anything left there though. Would seem so. So we can just use the thing. Actually, oh, it has even area of effect. There we go. And they even appear as minions, which of course helps like keeping them along. Alright, is this guy also usable? Yes. Minecart transport at least. He wasn't quite as pleased, it seems. Reappear as a ghost, apparently. Alright, let's try again. That didn't work very well either. At least they also leave a bit of coin, so that's nice. Alright, main issue here would be other players like have to compete for miners to actually wreak havoc on, so let's try this, maybe goes a bit better or not. Alright, at least that gives coin though. Not very lucky. Alright, that went a bit better. Like create a minion rather than again have to just fight the ghost. So and we have more miners here, so only 2 more needed, even if it wouldn't always be like, alright, didn't create a ghost, so that's better. Nobody here. Alright, there's another one. Alright, and again we get ghost and still looking for more. Alright, the guy with the minecart gets it. Didn't apparently throw far enough. And here we also have a miner. Alright, so 1 more needed. Not this time. To wonder what kind of probability there is for creating the ghost compared to creating a minion. Alright. Next one, please. Alright, and we are done. Then we just need to succeed at wandering back out. Which tends to be like very easy, as the map is not that clear, so at least not this being a dead end. And most probably not this way. Let's see. At least this looks familiar, so let's continue from here. Not here either. It's like, yes, let's get lost to the mine. At least it's not the largest ever, but the map is kind of not the clearest. Alright, we made it. And then we make it back to the quest giver and apparently fight an infantryman again. And then we get considerably lost where we actually find the quest giver again, because it was certainly up here. Alright, there he is. At least we have apparently. Yeah, that one. That thing certainly noticed. And we need more. We had 5, but apparently succeeded at losing a few along the way, so back to the mine we go. Not the most convenient quest ever. Oh, at least you are doing better, which is great to hear. Yeah, picky quest givers, like you have to return with 5, so let's do some more. Hopefully finding them like closer to the entrance and ending up fighting more infantrymen. Please give some experience. And then immediately get another one, really. At least they leave. Musings of the High General. Is this like somehow useful? Not really, it's more of like a lore item. Right, and then we cause more havoc with the miners. Fortunately, we have some miners really close to the entrance now, so yeah, and then it's at least some probability that you get the ghost, which was also instructive, like one little note. We have noticed that certainly by now. Alright, one. Let's see how it goes with that. Alright, that didn't work very well. Alright. Next one, please. Alright, that worked. Next. Alright, and we have 3, so let's see if we succeed. Let's have a like extra one, hopefully. Throw the plague grenade, exactly. Alright, and of course we get a ghost. Let's see that we still have 3, yes. And up we go again. Or at least would if took the right path. Right, that works. The gift that keeps on giving, indeed. Alright, frantically working to clear the area, so then we shall report again to the next guy. Quest design. Report then to the other guy who again does a different thing. Ah, hello there, Briareos. And Camus. Wow, we do have quite a few while was doing the quest. Yeah, the background noise, some kind of electric interference related to using the webcam microphone, as mentioned on Twitter, that it seems to have some kind of issue in that respect. At least oneself do not have any specific weekend plans other than already on Sunday will be departing for southern Germany for next week for work, so we'll be out the next week, so at least the end of this week should be playing something each evening even, and of course you all get a wave as you all welcome to the stream, and then we move on for the next quest, hopefully getting some further progress. There we go. An attack of opportunity. We have served as well. Alright, and insurmountable, hardly the point. Alright, and what shall we do? Forgetting to check the mine cars. I'll get the mine car that my minions have planted near the outhouse, a good location. Climb inside a mine car and Scarlet Miner will unwittingly see to it that you are placed safely behind enemy lines. Use the cannons against them. So slaughter 100 Scarlet defenders. Alright, so we near the outhouse, so alright, it's by the Havenshire mine near the outhouse, of course. You shouldn't probably store your minecart near the outhouse, as we learn here. Ah, leopards kitty also, so you will have both Luna's and leopards cats then, or kitties galore, like several nice cats should be then at your disposal. Alright, so let's find the minecart by the outhouse. It's not this one because it's by the mine. Right, looks like here we have an outhouse. This minecart is smaller, but it's really blingy, so that must be the right one. Nice, Kisu's cat resort. And now we apparently kind of surprised we can hide in that, but looks like it. Alright. Unsure how we hide in that, like it's full of minerals, but apparently. Then the miner, like, very trustingly just pulls the minecart down to the shore. Hopefully this is not another stealth mission like that we get out of the minecart and then have to get aboard one of the ships without being detected, which would be kind of tiring, like having to do a stealth mission here, because they clearly do have a lot of people here, so might not be at least be the most interesting format to do a stealth mission. The mine car also has health, like 2699 if it's like our health or the health of the minecar. Alright, they even take the minecar right to the ship, which is a bit glitchy, but the chain also. Alright, and then we suddenly... This wasn't the smartest move ever, how to say. Right, and then we just start shooting. At least the damage is impressive, like a few thousand each. Tens of thousands even, so that's at least clearly sufficient. And then we just have to... Right, we are up to 100. Griffin escape, please. There we go. That's pretty nice. Skeletal Griffin. Makes one wonder how it flies, considering there are no wing membranes, feathers, whatever. Like it flies. It's kind of skeletal Griffin is an interesting concept. Like, however it flies. At least it's very light because it has no tissue whatsoever, but neither have the wings, so clearly an interesting piece of aerodynamics. That was quite quick shoot the Scarlet Crusaders with the cannon. Works. And here we go. Returned with the Griffin, so turn the quest in and we get more new items. Commendation from the Lich King for this. All that remains. Denizens of New Avalon. Alright, then we deliver report to the Ebon Hold. Alright. So we need to use, we need to use the portal again. Let's first equip like that's sealed, so we most probably can't read that. And let's equip the new items. $308 into. Right, should be better. Then we take the portal back to the Ebon Hold. Would think. Or was it like with the Griffin? Let's see. Where this thing goes. Yeah, this went to the Ebon Hold. Good. So, deliver report. He's mounted inside also. Alright, they weren't very trusting at us, like I was certain you wouldn't make it back here in one piece. We did. Alright, at least they are very pleased. Alright, and then we like go back and then again report. Alright, that's an improvement, so good. And then we return and again report the other way round. We just have to get back down. Alright, the portal wasn't very useful. Can we then like take the Griffin, or was it the other side? Oh no, this is still a different place, so there we go. Let's take the Griffin outside, yes. So the portal takes us to the place where Lich King himself was, and then we now again take the Griffin down. And alright, this was like the portal looking thing, so it was with the Griffin and not directly. It's also a bit brighter here, which would be nice, like actually produces a brighter image. Alright. Went to right, and then he moved, which is always like, let's climb to the lectern so he isn't going to move away while talking. Alright, report to Prince Keleset at the Crypt of Remembrance. He will be expecting you. Alright. You always report to a different, and then we need to, because the map still doesn't have, most probably in any case it's through the village, so let's first proceed there. Alright, lighting the village on fire apparently increased illumination. Fair enough. It's clearly, of course, a solution. If your surroundings are too dark, light the surroundings up on fire and your average global illumination level will be increased. Alright, now we have dead chargers here, but apparently we can't ride one at will, so still kind of confused, like do at least think do have the ability to ride them. Right, here's at least a quest giver. And there's the quest target. So here's some bonus quest and like an altar looking thingy. Of course not, because you're a moron. Very nice guy. Bring 1 empty cauldron, 1 iron chain and 10 crusader skulls. Alright, and where do we find them? Enter the inn and steal an empty cauldron. Steal some iron chains from the forge. 10 crusader skulls. Alright. So we are a moron. Fair enough. Like long ago in Fox Paws webcomic, like Wu the Maroon told to paint this fox purple. Alright, here we are. If we can now find the intended, probably inside the crypt. These are not apparently crusader skulls, so alright, here we are. Alright. Alright. So we must make your way to New Avalon Town Hall. Assassinate the mayor. Search the building for registry. Alright. There would also appear to be an additional quest somewhere here. Like, is that also in the crypt or thereabouts? Yes. Alright, there was also somebody else here. Alright, and objectives. Slay 10 Scarlet Crusade soldiers, 15 citizens. New Avalon, quite logical, like going there also otherwise. One also shall wreak havoc otherwise. Very well. So how has Camus and others been? Seems that we have quite a few of the regulars here also. So good to have you all. Good to have you all here. Hopefully your week has gone well this far. At least hopefully better than the week for the fine citizens of New Avalon, who seem to be somewhat under scorch problems. Right, and also Crusader Skull, so we have one of those. Let's see if we can steal something useful from here. Citizen of New Avalon, very well. Citizen of New Avalon also gives a Crusader Skull. This clearly was not the place where we can apparently steal the cauldron from, like only normal civilian house apparently. Would then the inn be the larger building? Maybe we can get a cauldron from here. Right, they also respawn very fast, so our good citizen is really getting it. Then we still need to find the cauldron. At least the very clean kitchen doesn't seem to have one. Apparently everybody goes to the cellar, so yeah, here we do have, like, it's even nicely sparkly, so must be the right cauldron. Moderate success, alright. Oh, at least it has been a good week, hopefully then, and of course good to have you here, Prioress. It's been a while since you have joined this one's stream, so of course there is no loot. Alright, but we have the cauldron. Next we need to find the iron chain, so we are done with the cauldron. Then we need to find the smithy to steal the iron chains from. Creature, looks like a magician very much, or mage, or cleric, preacher. Fair enough. Crusader Skull, alright. 5 already. That would be the smithy where we can steal some iron chains. Right, let's go for a little swim. Always refreshing. Alright, here we are at the forge, so how do we now steal iron chains? Alright, there's an iron chain. Chain stolen, now we just need some Crusader skulls. No Crusaders here, but fortunately there's plenty of them otherwise. There we go. And another one. Scarlet Commander. A bit stronger, but at least we have quite a few goals also attacking them. Marksman. Alright. Marked for death, maybe. At least the Crusader skulls are easy to gather. We only need one more. Alright, there's another Scarlet Commander. We need to find the town hall next to get rid of the mayor. Alright, and another Crusader skull, and we are done with that quest. Would that be the town hall or the keep? Because it's like, at least that certainly. We can pick up even more Crusader skulls, even if not very useful. Alright, sufficient amount of Scarlet Crusade soldiers slain, also some spare skulls. I would imagine this would be also the location of the mayor, like. Fancy. Some extra Crusader skulls, like if we run out. Alright, there's another Crusader here. Let's see if the mayor is in the keep, or is the town hall separate, but didn't see the building at least immediately, so let's first check this out. Right. The mayor could be here, but I'm sure if they simply haven't respawned, so. This is actually someone else. Like Scarlet Commander Roderick and was not after him, so it was after the mayor. So might not be the right place either to think that he would have to be slain later, so they also provide a Crusader skull, but as the mayor is not here, let's get back out. Still looking for the mayor. This clearly was not the intended place. At least we have practiced against the commander themselves also. Most probably a later. Alright, the axe is not much good, but found cheese, which is of course nice. Alright, let's get back outside and try to find the right building. Alright, let's have some more fighting, it seems. There we go, and then yet another one. At least they provided more cheese, so we can consume some to regain health and then try and find the town hall. Major healing potion, alright. Certainly pick that up. Alright, there's a cathedral or church there. Not what we are looking for. Good to have extra Crusader skulls. Alright, that's the classical town hall with the clock tower. Not welcome in these lands. Thank you. Thank you for your welcoming attitude. Alright, that gets rid of them, and then we should go to the town hall and find the mayor next. So let's move in. Then we still need to dispatch some citizens because we have found mostly various soldiers, more and more of them. Extra Crusader skulls. Alright, we found the town hall. Alright, here there are some citizens. Let's increase our quota of slain citizens, which is as noted, that certainly our good Death Knight is very prone to war crimes. Like they are just standing here and then you dispatch of them. Really fair. Death Knights certainly are not known for their fair fighting, like dispatch of citizens. Most fair fighting ever, like, especially as they do not even fight back. So the mayor will be very pleased with the situation. Alright, 3 more, and then we are done with this most fair fighting ever. There we go, and then we got also real opponent and this and all the citizens. Right. Let's visit the town hall and see if we find the mayor himself. There we go. Councilman, alright, Mr. Councilman. We have to also apparently get rid of you along the way. There we go. Right, is this the mayor himself? There's the mayor. Alright, we dispatch of the mayor. The registry is there, we just have to get rid of the councilman in the meantime. The club membership card. Looks good. Let's get the registry. There we go. We are done here. Alright, and out we go. Let's see if we have some more citizens here. Yes, we still need to get rid of a couple of citizens. And our really fair fighting done. We can leave the town for now to return the quests. So back into the crypt we go. And of course our good guy with the alder here. Yeah, the great birch could be said so. Like we get rid of the citizens. Alright, and then we can turn in the quest with the empty cauldron, crusader skull and iron chain. Place the pile of crusader skulls inside the plague cauldron. Alright. Cauldron has a quest. And we get some drink, restores health. Alright. And this offers a daily, but we are no longer interested. Like we can probably bring even more skulls, but let's see how many have we left over. $15 already, so might be that we can even fulfill the daily again. Let's see. How many it requires actually. Yes, we do have more, but it apparently requires even more than 15. And then let's go to the crypt, and this looks pretty stylish too. Plague Hound, nice. That would be stylish if rideable. Alright, we have been a bit over an hour, and it's of course earlier as we started actually at intended time, almost as far as technical problems allowed us, so let's then go to the crypt and turn next quests in. Complete quest. Indeed. Yeah, that's better, so we can sell the old ones. Do we have anything new? Other new item buys. This was old. That's better. Insignia of the Scots. Alright. And then turn into other quest. We certainly have the registry. Movement, alright. They already have sent 3 vessels abroad. Alright, sail the north trend, very well. Apply the pointy ends to the soldiers. New Avalon discovered truth about this Crimson Dawn. Yeah, enhanced interrogation or whatever they would say back in the day. Alright. Persuade is but put in quotes like yes. Alright, clearly very ethical quests indeed with the Death Knight. Persuasion is put of course nicely in quotes, so then we again need to go to town and let's see, we should have the item we need to use most probably. Alright, so it's practically like a sword works. So we can wield those and persuade with them. Looks probably very useful. Let's see if we can get some information out of the Scarlet Crusade. Preferably like find others than getting stuck. Alright, here we have one miss. Alright, and still no information from this one apparently. He wasn't to be persuaded. So let's find our next informator, because clearly that guy wasn't. Let's try the horseman. Alright, he wasn't very happy either. Alright. Actually willing to tell us something. Alright, done. So we can now use normal weapon again. We can turn that in, so clearly we were sufficiently persuasive. more cheese, which is most useful. Alright, let's have break with cheese first here. There we go. Then we turn that quest in. Alright, and let's go and turn that in and see. Then we probably have to actually go to the keep. We already practiced a little by going to the keep and getting once rid of the commander, as we thought the mayor would be there, which was a bit of misunderstanding. Alright, and then we go to the tavern. Very well. And we did also get the new Alright, we have two different options for the signet rings, so 18 strength, 15 stamina. Alright, pretty much the same. Let's see actually. The other one is not that good, so let's put both of those. There we go. Then we go to the tavern. Which was close to the church, so shouldn't be too hard to find. Fight a bit along the way. Give to the church and the light will provide. Alright. Like a tract apparently. And here's the orchard. don't think it goes quite this far. So let's climb over the hill and see. Alright, this is the orchard, so should bring us closer. Right, another orchard. Would this then be the... Yes, this would be the tavern mentioned. Alright, now we just need to find who to report to, so... Apparently not them. Ah, no wonder we didn't see them, because they were sitting here. Looks like we'll let anyone into the Dark Order these days. Alright, schedule of patrol routes. Break into the hold and steal the schedule. Alright. We already know the Scarlet Hold pretty well, having been there. Alright, and we have to find a captured Death Knight from the keep also, fair enough. Then to the keep we go. Alright, let's move to the keep again. Like, now we know what to steal there, so it's more useful to go there again. And of course we should also find other captured Death Knight, apparently. Fortunately, the keep doesn't have that many soldiers because like possible to assault solo. There we go. To wonder when we have enough Crusader. Right, not currently, like probably going to bother with the group suddenly. Especially because it's hard to chat with that font size in Fursuit. So declined for now. The chat is kind of difficult to read outright without increasing the font size. It's a bit small in general. Alright, this was a better one because they give cheese. Right, the captured guy wasn't at least here. Right, yet another Scarlet Crusader. At least we should have sufficient amounts of Crusader skulls. And here we do have again the commander. Right, he expires, and he did also provide cheese. Now we can steal the schedule. Then we had the captured one. There's like a symbol, but it's apparently not on this area. On this one either, it seems. There we go, at some cheese also. Yeah, I do think they were probably tougher earlier on also. It's kind of already not quite the original game. So let's jump here. Still wonder about where we find the guy where we actually supposed to save, as there's the icon, but which part of the building. At least not with the pile of boxes. Right, this should lead to the roof. Yes, very nice looking battlement. Right, back here. There we go. Much better as they gave also. We are still looking for the guy we should release. Clearly not here either. Clearly not on this floor. And not on this side, so... Shown on the other side, so let's get back there. And not in the tower either, so... At least we have slain very many Scarlet Crusaders by now, and we of course get nice Alterac Swiss from him all the time, so still being confused whether like the one we are supposed to save has paid off, at least in terms of like clearly not here. So still confused where to actually find them. It points like towards that spot where there's no. Let's zoom in the minimap a bit and see. So it's like not here clearly because it'll be inside the wall. There we go. Again. Not here either. If we go up the stairs, that disappears, so apparently. Not at least on this floor, it's not very clear. At least not up to the tower most probably. And if we climb here, it's not shown, so it's not in the throne room either. It's shown here in any case. Alright, there's a cellar. No wonder.
Get on with it.
Finally. Slay the High Inquisitor and take head to the. And where do we find the High Inquisitor? Alright. At least we now found the cellar. Let's then check whether our good commander upstairs is now the one we are supposed to get rid of. It wasn't again very clear where do we actually. Let's see from the description. Slay High Inquisitor, yes, but where he is? Yeah, that's not very clear. Then now upstairs again, or it's quite amusing because it doesn't really tell where the High Inquisitor is. So let's first check the main room of the keep again. Only the Scarlet Commander, and we are supposed to do away with the Inquisitor, so Proto-drake, and he's not the one we need, so he's excused for now. We need to find Mr. High Inquisitor. Let's get back outside the keep and see if there's anything to be done there. The quest wasn't very clear where to actually find the Mr. Inquisitor. Not exactly the first quest that hasn't been totally clear. Just 3 at once. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright. Thank you for joining, Kisu, and good night for you. You of course get a nice wave also. So good night. And thank you for joining. Hope to see you tomorrow. Alright, let's then still wonder about like where to find let's in that respect just check quickly, as it was so unclear that let's instruct ourselves a little on where to find them. Alright, Scarlet Enclave, so we need to find the right place. Let's get to that then. So let's see, Scarlet Enclave, so I would think it would be the church. Two at once is fair. Burnside Riffler of the Wolf, alright. Would imagine would be able to be found in the church. Let's see. Probably have some food here first. Unsure, considering that is on fire, whether that would be the place. Having food didn't yet succeed very well. Alright, let's try again. See from the description like where to find them. Scarlet Enclave. Alright, so it's actually the basement where he appears, which wasn't explained very clearly. Let's go back and try. That explains why it wasn't very clear, because it's supposed to happen in the same location. That's what here referred to, but it wasn't very clear again from the description, so to the basement we go. You try. Could otherwise more. Right, let's have some food before we enter the keep again. There we go, and to the keep we go. And another try. Now that we again find the path to the cellar. Very easy to miss. Libram voracity, whatever that thing does. There we go.
Our masters will be done. Ashes to ashes.
Not ready yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still ready. That ability isn't ready.
Right, do we now have an Inquisitor?
Out of range.
At least we have something. Scarlet Crusader. invite to join group if I could chat, but not much. Alright, the High Inquisitor comes. Let's then join the group for now. Yes, our man, at least something. So let's try and do our worst. There we go. And now we can turn this in. Return to the yes. Good. That did it. Then we return to the Scarlet. Both can be turned in at the Scarlet Tavern. Very good, so at least we have probably gotten rid of enough Scarlet Crusaders to last a while. There we go. We should also have enough Crusader skulls for the daily, most probably. And again, then we once again return. Here we go, about millions Crusader skull. Alright, and then we can walk to the Scarlet Tavern proper. And turn both quests in, so that would be good progress once again. Alright, ambitious warriors and even several of them. Very well. Everyone wants to present my head themselves, but this far only we got the Grand Inquisitor's head to present ourselves, so, and we have collected quite a few Crusader skulls, so total success yet. Let's move to the tavern. Can we pick up some fruit maybe on the way? At least there's again another Scarlet Marksman, so done. Let's go in and turn in quests. And we do have the Head returned. Alright. The chapel is due west of here. Yes. Report to the Knight Commander in the chapel of the Crimson Flame. Alright. It's always like report and report.
Speak your piece.
And we do have the patrol schedule. Patrol routes, sure.
Leave me be.
Alright. And we should have also new equipment. There we go. Considerable improvement also, hopefully. And we are up to a couple of hours. It's not yet that late, so we will at least still finish a few quests for sure. Doing 2.5 hours. It's anyway Friday tomorrow, so not too difficult. Stay around still sometimes. Started earlier, as I've been now intending to start a little bit earlier each time. Alright. Looks like it's on fire. Have you noticed? We stumble on something special. Full of Argent Dawn prisoners. Alright. Face the Triane. Alright. Execute Valak the Righteous. Sounds like the right quest exactly for Triane, so it's on fire only from the outside. And at least here our good Mr. Righteous isn't, so might be like, is it the seller of the thing or something? Or like the side building. Let's check. Yes, here he is. Alright, and we are of course recognized. And then would like to get rid of you, even if you recognize me. So do we get rid of him? There's also someone else here. Friendly for all the other races also. That was easy. Like do one strike at them after the speech.
Yes. There's work to be done.
Right, and then we again report. The older design seems to be even more so that go and report to this and report to that, and then go there and again report here and there.
What? Another time.
Right, and now he has time to prepare, so
For now.
ambush at the overlook. Overlook is 200 paces to the east of here. Kill Scarlet Courtier and retrieve the Scarlet Courtier's belongings and message. Alright.
Tomorrow is another day.
We should have like makeshift cover also, if I understand correctly. Let's see. Yes. Only usable at the Scarlet Overlook. Unsurprisingly. Oh yeah, that's funny, like selected, so the highlight is drawn also through the floor. There we go, and then we need to move to the overlook. Alright, so let's then proceed to the overlook. Do some more fighting. So if we now use the makeshift cover, yeah, that would be probably strange tree. I must investigate. That must be the smartest guy ever. Really, that was a bit comical, like let's make a flat rendition of an apple tree, like makeshift cover indeed. Kind of surprised the Scots was even that smart to like provide this good agent equipment. Like really. There we go. And let's turn this in. The most convincing disguise ever. Clearly Scots put a lot of effort into that. And we do have the items needed. Scarlet Courtier's belongings and message. Drop off message and get as much information out of her as you can.
Suffer well.
Alright. And now we look like the messenger. Which is kind of interesting result. Now we do not aggro the fortunately seems at least agree to and trying to go to the overlook. It would go in the right direction. So then we deliver a message. And the glowing sword certainly isn't going to make them at all suspicious that it would be the Scorch. Never. And we need to find our way to the King's Harbor, so I think it would be to the south or thereabouts. Right, it would be somewhere down there, so we need to find the right route there. Apparently not this way, as this returns us to the... So let's try this road. Looks most promising, yes. At least it's well guarded. Surprisingly, the disguise is much better than you would expect. So we deliver the document and then try to find out as much as we can, of course. Where have you been? You are 2 hours late. Scarlet Onslaught. You change your name when you lose, apparently. Alright, and then we, of course, return to the Scarlet Tavern with the Juno. Fortunately, the disguise is apparently effective enough. And there are no detectors, like there was this one quest in the Worgen starting part where they had the dogs that would be detectors, so it was kind of frustrating. Like the stealth missions, due to the UI in this game, are not very effective overall. And then we return once again. So should resolve that for sure, now that we have the orders instead of the proper courier. So at some point they probably at least will be wondering why everyone anyway walked to the ambush. I think this was the same place, as it has citizens in it. Nope, it was the other tavern. It was of course interesting, like let's go to the normal tavern and wonder, like, this place looks much better for the citizens. And of course the citizens want aggro, so we couldn't dispatch of them, but rather they just stand there. Of course the courier comes, so wouldn't look that bad for them unless they knew who it was. Of course the big glowy sword made no difference for them apparently. Here we go.
Make it quick.
Some child's coloring book. Yes. Deliver the path of redemption to High Lord Darion Mokraine. Alright. And we can use the direct portal.
Ours is not to question, only to act.
Alright, Apocalypse, you say. Seek out the Lich King at Death's Breach. Alright. As if we were not high enough. Also new item, which looks more impressive it seems, which is of course always preferred. So let's take the portal and encounter. Alright, Lich King is actually at the Death's Breach, so return here and then take the Griffin. Easier when you read the instructions, when they for once actually tell you something. Very good. Alright, and here we are. Then we need to find Mr. Lich King himself. Apparently was not inside the tent. Alright, he has nice platform and all. Time to finish what you started. Avoid incoming projectiles. Alright. Let's see about that. First of all, we need to use the horn to call a... Here we go. $150. That will take a while. But its style is like you get to fight with the dragon. Let's shoot also the pumpkins. If you find only one, it will take quite a while. Here we at least found something to shoot at. Destroyed also one ballista. Alright, that finishes it off. Right. And let's call a new one. We also expired, so let's call another. We were even resurrected and simply expired again. So let's try. Answer like did get resurrected and immediately exploded again, so slightly confused. Resurrection, let's then apparently got shot with the ballista, which would explain that. The main issue is that we actually can't summon a mount while dead, and then we in turn get blasted by the ballista, so kind of problematic. Let's see. Oh, hello there, DJ Cyber. Wow, it's the first time, do you think, that you have actually joined this one's stream. Great to see you, and you actually get the wave even on the big screen. So hello there, and thank you for joining. It's very nice. We are kind of trying to do the quest in World of Warcraft, but currently not doing exactly that well because it immediately shoots us like this. So let's try and move back by moving the corpse a bit more, by resurrecting as far away as we can, or we can like also pay extra to the spirit healer and resurrect there if nothing else works. We have already gotten some of the. It's kind of hard with the dragon. You have to dodge the projectiles hopefully and destroy the ballista, which exactly causes the issue here also. So let's see if we can move our corpse enough as we can always resurrect. It's also because it adds the delay, unlike it does nowadays, because this is classic, so it gets increasingly hard in that respect. Also that it has the delay for resurrection. Game in small window, sorry. There we go. Oh, thank you, DJ Cyber. It's good to see you, and you got a bit longer, like the game in small window, yes, but we didn't lose much as we mostly died immediately, so remember to switch back. There we go. And then we again try. Yeah, better to speak with the spirit healer. Yeah, it's hard to guess we know, but it's actually almost impossible to. Here we go, and again we ride a dragon and probably fail, but so here's a ballista and everything, so let's blast them, hopefully. It would be nice if we would shoot. Would call it a little bit confusing why we actually are not shooting anything. Let's leave this and call hopefully another one. Would be also nice to repair items. Very confusing. Then we actually have to wait 2 minutes to resurrect. The old game is quite difficult in these respects. Yeah, strong owl. Would call the quest very difficult in the way that it's apparently bugged even currently, that you can't shoot the nice blue fire with the dragon, so it actually makes it kind of worse in that respect currently. So most probably we should try again once we can resurrect and then consider what actually to do about it next, like lock in, lock out, whatever. They removed all the limitations like this for resurrection in the modern game for quite understandable reasons, because this is quite frustrating in general. Like currently it apparently even has some nice bugs, so now we can again call a dragon and it still does nothing. We just get the line of fire and nothing else. Unlike the other fine players here. Really. It's like Just drop here and log out and log back in. At least we can log out even if being attacked. Alright, and then we can log back in. Maybe that fixes. Kind of frustrating that you can't like utilize the. Alright, now we can at least fight a bit. Well, one would hope so, but actually that doesn't really work either, so it's like you die and you die. And then we again have the delay on resurrection also. In general, it's not totally surprising that the game design changed at this point. Alright, Camus, good night, and most probably going to also pause here. We have been playing for 2.5 hours, and it seems to be currently that the game is mostly penalizing us. Penalty over that we currently also seem to be bugged and can't shoot with the dragon, so it's very hard to fulfill the quest needs. So let's thank you for joining, and we made good progress today, except currently kind of not as successful, so probably going to finish for today also in a moment. Going to try if we can now shoot with the dragon and then finish for today. So not quite yet, we are still waiting to be resurrected again and then see if we can shoot with the dragon and then we stop. So good night to Camus and thank you for joining, and then we will see if it works now or are we still stuck. At least we are slowly also running out of the resurrection sickness because we couldn't get would be nice to repair items, but we can't do that either very easily. There we go, now we can get resurrected and immediately call the dragon. Can we now shoot? Yes, that was an annoying bug, so we can at least continue a bit. Like really. At least for once we were successful. Feuerfrei. There are more ballistas also there, so let's try and destroy. There are even more ballistas on all the towers, so at least we have some ballistas destroyed. Let's stop here shortly, so then once again there's also a ballista there, so maybe we can now actually get hang of this. And the towers already have new ballistas, so alright, we are out of energy with the dragon. Devour Scarlet Crusaders. How can we devour them like? Not ready yet. Would it be ready, for example, now? Yes. And another ballista. let's make a quick turn from here and again keep going. And the towers again have ballistas, so we can get rid of those. But we will finish this quest in any case, with any luck. 10 ballistas destroyed. Then we just need to kill more soldiers. Only 50 remaining, but it's quite tough. Especially as this dragon is pretty much done, so let's drop here and have a fresh dragon, please. And then we expired. Really. Like, thought that landing next to the crypt would be kind of safe, which it isn't. But at least we are much closer now. Then we again have limitation for resurrection. It's interesting that you have like a parachute and then you anyway expire. So let's see if we can finish this quest with 2 minutes again to wait to resurrect. At least dropped at the crypt, so we do not have very long way to retrieve corpse. Or the overall design is kind of alright. Had the game again for a while in the small screen, but oh well. Apologies for that, but it was not that interesting in that respect. As we die again, but no problem, now we maybe even finish the quest, and apologies for forgetting to switch. You got to admire the fursuit a bit longer at least, if nothing else. And once again, new dragon, please. And now we have only 50 soldiers to go with the all new fresh dragon. $106, so now we are going to most probably beat the quest. Alright, 126. $135. 138, 147, so it's only a few and then we are done. Let's already return towards the other side so we do not get stuck. And we are done. need to do now? Return to Lich King at Death's Breach. We can actually return to the Lich King. Still riding the dragon. We can't talk to them though, so. And here we at least didn't expire by dismounting the dragon, so.
There is no light, only darkness.
Lights Hope Chapel. Do not fail me. We do not fail you, but you will wait until tomorrow, my good lord. So now we are done for tonight, and it's time to see who we will raid. So now we again, this time on purpose, do switch screens, and this one wishes you good night, and thanks for joining our longer, almost 3-hour World of Warcraft Classic session, where we actually got very good progress. We hopefully will get the mount for the normal World of Warcraft tomorrow, so let's see who will raid, as we do still have some viewers here, so let's do a raid. And thank you, Briareus. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream, even if we expired a little with this quest. Was a bit difficult because it bugged with the dragon didn't shoot at all for some time, which was kind of slightly less than desirable behavior. So let's see who we can raid. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and hope to see you tomorrow to finish our quest for the proto-worm, very probably. Let's see who is on. And this is, as said, do try to start earlier. And oh, thank you, DJ Cyber. It's great to hear you enjoyed, and certainly hope you will join again. You also get a wave. It's very good because we have been talking often on Twitter, and it's the first time that actually have you join, so you get a special extra wave. And then we... Yeah, you can at least join in the game, probably at least on normal side, or if you have character for like a classic, that's also probably possible at some point. Playing the classic only until the the Death Knight introduction, mostly to get the Proto-worm mount, so for the normal. So on the normal World of Warcraft, most probably we could do cooperative also, for sure, Briareus. So let's see who's on. Hero is playing Mass Effect. Yuna is playing
Feast, my children. Feast upon the flesh of the living.
Lupus the Tribal Fox is also playing Beat Saber apparently. Let's go for them if they are still on. It's nice because they have only one viewer after 2 hours, so it's actually nice to get them a bit more attention. Yeah, we are going to raid Lupus. It's been a while since we have done them, and they even promise swearing equals a shot of tequila, so they should be having fun, one may suspect. So let's raid them. Right. And yes, that should be correct. Yes. Thank you once again, and let's go for the raid and see you tomorrow, hopefully, for more World of Warcraft Classic until we get the mount. Thank you again and good night.